Okay, so little intro of some power chords there, some roots and fifth, because that's the next lesson from Andy Guitar. This one's going to be a bit different because all his stuff from now on is behind a paywall. Fair enough, he's got to earn some money. So I can't show you it because it's his intellectual property. But I can tell you what I've learned, show you what I've learned, tell you if it was any good. Let's see what he teaches us about power chords. Anyway, let's see what Andy's got to show us, shall we? My fan's on. Sorry, it's too hot without it. So here we go. Lesson 7 to me, 6 from this set. Power chords part 1. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, so that was a fairly short one. Can't show you it. Took us through how to form a power chord. So 2 methods: holding the power chord with your pinky, or as I play power chords, just the 2 fingers. That didn't even sound like the same note. Let's try that again. And it was root 6 power chords with the 6th doubled up again, an octave up, just to round it out. So he took us through power chords of C, B flat, A flat, and we played a little tune which was kind of like all those put together. This isn't it. That isn't the tune, by the way, because it's his, and even though it's fairly simple, it's his. So he took us through sort of doing that sort of thing, and then a chorusy bit where you kind of strum it. And had to slide in between. Again, that's not the tune, but that's the sort of thing he showed us. So yeah, quite a simple one. How long was that? It didn't feel... It was 13 minutes. Okay, it felt a lot shorter than that. So the next one is putting root 6 and root 5 power chords together. Because I can't sort of play you any of this, let's just move straight on into it, and we'll put the 2 together. Okay, so let's go into the next lesson, shall we? Okay, straight into it. This is his lesson 7, our lesson 8. This is root 5 power chords. So, well, it's 5 and 6 together. Can't show you too much. I'll take it. I'll tell you what was learnt afterwards and how good it was. Okay, so that was root 5 power chords. The difference is that root 6 is the root note that gives it its name. In this case, B is on the 6th string, top string, and the root 5 were on the string lower down. So it basically showed us how we could start from playing on the 6th string a B power chord, then shift it down 1 and play an E power chord, and then we just went along to an E flat. Just put those together. That's not the tune because he owns it, but that's the sort of thing we did. And then a little sort of lead line that I can't show you, that was just sort of 2 notes, slide it up a bit, down, 2 notes that played over that rhythm. I'll be honest with you, this one felt a little bit rushed. It wasn't like his normal ones. We didn't get to play it lots and lots. It was kind of like showed us, we had a go, we watched him play it, and then it was like, play it once, yeah, done, dusted, thank you. So there you go. That is part 2 of the power chords, root 5 power chords and mixing root 5 and root 6. That's all there was to it. Okay, so the last lesson we're going to look at is wide fret power chords. Not sure what he means by this, so let's go take a look at this, and that will end the 3 lessons on power chords. Here we go. Right, so I've done the course. All he means by wide fret power chords is power chords on these first 3 frets, which are F5, F5 sharp, G flat 5 sharp, G flat stroke F sharp 5, G5, maybe A5, sorry, A flat, G sharp 5. Maybe it gets better by the time you get to A5. So yeah, it just showed us basically a way of playing those where instead of trying to stretch, which is definitely what I would do, was to use your pinky instead. That's literally it, which I find more difficult than stretching. And he even said that at an intermediate level, more advanced level, you need to know how to stretch. And I've always just stretched for it. So on top of that, he just showed us a riff basically that was playing some sort of open bits. I'm not if I'm allowed to play this. It was kind of like that sort of thing, and then just take that to other places, like that sort of thing. Sort of thing, with a riff playing around that really, and that's what he meant by it. Again, it all felt a bit rushed. And then the strangest thing is, if I can do this, at the end of this video is about 3 minutes 12 of nothing. So yeah, that was Andy's 3 lessons on power chords. I think they were a bit light on theory, on how you build them, how you, like, if you didn't know what roots and fifths were, you perhaps wouldn't know how to make the power chords, but he might have touched on that in the past. It felt a little bit rushed. It felt like we were, compared to earlier, or maybe that's just because we're meant to get better. Earlier he showed us things over and over and we played them and played them. Here it was like, here's a riff, here's the various parts of it, this is what it is, let's play it, done, thank you, bye. But that's not to say it wasn't great. If that's the first time you played power chords, it must have felt great to play those songs, to play those riffs, because they were really rather good. But yeah, that was it. The power chords was good. And also I managed to play them. I don't know if you can see this, but I got an insect bite, so you probably can't see this, so my hand is actually swollen and I can't move it easy. It's numb, so I can't really feel the strings on the fret, but I think I've managed okay. That's my excuse for being rubbish anyway. So that was it. So next time is pentatonic riffs, and that's the end of this course. Another great few lessons. For me that was 45 minutes of lessons, or 35-40 minutes of lessons. Maybe you get longer videos when it's for free so far, but yeah, that's a great introduction to power chords. And these courses are great. Give them a go. There's a 10-day free trial on this. You can just stop it if it's not for you. So that's the end of this. So next time is those pentatonic riffs, and I'll see you then. Bye now. You have been wonderful. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Was I not recording?